Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mid Pokemaster here, and today we're going to be going over the team builder and battle for PMC Week 2. So this week we are fighting against the Portrage Herdiers, coached by my good pal, Just Kurt, aka Point Blank, aka Salt Blank, because he's salty all the time, so... He has a team consisting of Z, Landorus, Therian, Alolan Ninetales, Latios, Bronzong, Porygon 2, Mega Blastoise, Conkeldurr, Stunfisk, Avalugg, Tangela, and Azumarill. So, I feel like I could easily manage going up against this team. I feel like I had a good matchup, but my only problem against him is our skill, because he is incredibly better than I am, so I'm hoping that my team matchup alone can help me win this, because skill really won't. So, first one I'm bringing this week is Grace, the Melodic, with max HP, max defense with the Flame Orb. Scald, Recover, Toxic Ice Beam. Scald just for a general spamming move, because he doesn't have good ways to deal with... Nothing on his team really wants to get Scald, besides a Porygon 2 or a Mega Blastoise, but they don't want to be Toxic. Recover just for longevity, Toxic just to whittle things down, and then Ice Beam if I just need to kill the Landorus team. I don't feel like messing around with Scald. Not killing 100% of the time. So next one I'm bringing is Zapu Koko, the Tapu Koko, Modest Shuka Berry with Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, U-Turn, Hidden Power. I believe it's Ice. This was a misgen. It was supposed to be timid, but I didn't realize that until after the battle. This set was kind of weird. It was like 252 HP, then enough speed with timid to outspeed Latios, and then the rest in special attack, because that ended up giving me more special attack than Modest and that kind of stuff. So yeah, but very basic set. Shuka Berry in case if he thinks he can just kill me with Landorus T, so I can just HP Ice it and kill it. So next one I'm bringing is Barky, the Mega Absol with Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Ice Beam, and Play Rough. Enough speed for Latios. Kills about everything on his team. Only has problems with things like Mega Blastoise, because you can't knock off its item because it's a Mega. Sucker Punch does good against a lot of his team. Ice Beam is there just for the Landorus T. It's a big threat. And then Play Rough for Conkeldurr, because I know he can run Mach Punch, but that doesn't mean he's going to click it every time. He'll probably predict me to switch the first time, and I'll just Play Rough, and I'll probably die, but it'll be worth it in the long run. So next one I'm bringing is Zangoose, the Zygarde, Adamant Choice Band with 1000 Arrows, Extreme Speed, Outrage, and Brick Break. Enough speed to outspeed Adamant Landorus T. This thing has no switching on his team besides Porygon 2, but it still doesn't like taking the hits very well if it's chipped. This two-shots everything on his team with 1000 Arrows or Outrage. Brick Break is there, and I want to break like Aurora Veil if it's set up, and things like that. Very basic set, but I feel like it's really good this matchup. Next one I'm bringing is Lancelot, the Excavalier. Also has no switch in this week. Adamant Choice Band, Mega Horn, Knockoff, Iron Hit, Exisor. Literally two shots everything. So that's basically another basic set. And then this was supposed to be Mega Mind, but I misgened it to Lancelot. But it's a physically defensive Uxie with Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Breath, Sleep Talk. He does have immunity in Porygon 2, but yeah, I didn't see that in prep, which for some reason is kind of weird. I didn't see that he had Porygon 2 when I was making this set, so that's the only thing that can really stop this set is the Porygon 2. But everything else just has trouble breaking it, so this is gonna be this is probably be my breaker this match or my win con. I don't. It's like Zygarde 50 could be my breaker or my win con, or Uxie could be either. So you just kind of have to see how the match goes. So and I'll see you when we get into the battle. And we are here with the battle. So as you can see, he brought Mega Blastoise, Alolan Ninetales, Landorus Therian, Avalugg, Conkeldurr, and Stunfisk. This team really surprised me. I expected some of these to come, but I really didn't expect the Avalugg or Stunfisk. I thought maybe more like Porygon 2 and Latios, but I'm fine with the ones he brought. So I decided to lead with my Excavalier, just get some clean damage on anything that decides to come in turn 1. If he wants to set up Stealth Rocks with his Stunfisk, I'll just knock it off. But he leads with his Mega Blastoise, so I'm thinking, if I can get this Mega Horn off, he can't kill me no matter what with an HP Fire. So I decided to stay in and just Mega Horn because I can tell if he's bulky, and if he's not, I just straight up kill. So as you can see, he goes for Water Pulse. It will do around half, I believe. But he gets the Confusion, which does stink. But somehow, my Lancelot just loves me, and I break through it and hit the Mega Horn and just kill the Mega Blastoise. So that thing is just gone this match. So here he brings in his Landorus Therian, and I'm thinking, if he's bringing it in on this, he's probably bulky, but I want some damage off on it, so I'll just go for a Mega Horn. But he goes for Substitute, which I could still break as long as I don't get hit in the Confusion, and I get hit in the Confusion. And he'll probably just kill me off here. Nope, he goes for Bulk Up, and I'm thinking, got screwed up. I'm screwed. So I'm thinking, please just hit this Mega Horn, don't get hit in Confusion. But, you know, you get hit in Confusion. So, he just goes for the Earthquake and kills me off. I'm fine with it. At the low of HP it was at, it couldn't do anything else. So, here, I believe, I can't remember exactly what I went into. I think it was my Zygarde. Nope, it was my Mega Absol. Because looking at the matchup, it didn't really do much. So, here, I just click Ice Beam and let my Mega Absol go down. If he wants to go for another sub, he can, I don't care. Because I'll just Ice Beam again. So, Ice Beam, breaks sub, he just goes for Earthquake and kills me. So, here I'm thinking, it's like turn 5, and it's 5 and 4. He has 5 Mons alive, I have 4 Mons. This isn't very good. So, I go into my Zangoose. This supposed to be Zangarde, I messed up. I just tried to click 1,000 Arrows in case I wanted to go into Tapu Koko and click HP Ice, but I was afraid if he was Yachi, because he could kill. But that proves to me that he's max HP. And he goes for Z-Fly, and he kills. So, it's not starting off very good for me. He's already taken out a majority of my team, a lot of my wall breakers. So as you can see, this Laner T is just going to like headbutt Zygarde right in the face and kill me. So, here, I just go into Tapu Koko and click Dazzling Gleam because that should kill. I didn't want to click HP Ice in case Conkeldurr came in to take it. So, he switches out into Gypsy King, the Stunfisk, as I go for Dazzling Gleam. Does around like 20%, but he has leftovers, so that damage is very negligible. So I just go for the U-turn here. And I believe I go into my Uxie. Yep, I go into Uxie with the wrong nickname. And I'm thinking, he didn't bring Porygon 2, so I can just try to sit up here. So I just start clicking Calm Mind. Hopefully that I can start doing some stuff against him. So he switches out, goes into Sleepy, the Alolan Ninetales, to set up an Aurora Veil. But I'm fine with that, because I'm going to click Combine. Try to set up as much as possible. He goes for the Aurora Veil, which was expected, but I just go for a second Combine because I couldn't kill him. Combine number 2. And I just realized how he does this Combine. He's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of cool. So here he just switches out, and I believe I go for another Combine. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, I go for number 3. Look at how he uses Combine this time. It's kind of cool. And he just takes damage. He took it first, so he's obviously faster than me. Minimum speed, I suggest, I bet. So he goes for Fly here, which I predict. So I go for another Combine because what could I have done? So I believe here I go for the Shadow Ball. Hoping just to kill this thing. I either do that or click rest. Nope, I go for Shadow Ball and kill the Lander's Therian, just because that thing was annoying to deal with. So here comes in his Cinderella, which is the Conkeldurr. Probably trying to knock me off and kill me, but I'm just going to go for rest here. As you can see, I go for rest and he goes for knockoff, because that's his best bet. But I have the Colbur Berry, so it does minimum damage. Even with the Colbur Berry, with max attack, max HP, max defense, max HP, that still does a lot. So I just go for the Sleep Talk here, as you can see. And I get another Calm Mind, which I would rather have a Shadow Ball here just to do some damage. So I think I'm at like +4 or +5. He goes for knockoff. It does a lot. It's a roll for him to kill. It's extremely in his favor. So I'm just hoping for a good Sleep Talk roll, so I can get a Shadow Ball and just do some sort of damage. But I get rest. And as he goes for knockoff, he kills me. So I'm just thinking at this point, there's no chance for me to win this game. So I go into Tapu Koko, just hoping for a Dazzling Gleam to kill. I don't know if he's Assault Vest, so he switches out, which I'm fine with. Goes into Gypsy King, which I probably should have expected, but actually I did, so I went for U-turn. So now he's around like 50%. So I go into the only thing left besides Tapu Koko, and that's Melodic. Just so I can hopefully get my Flame Orb up this turn. If he starts going for like Discharges or Thunderbolts, it's gonna be hard for me to take it. But he just goes ahead and switches out, as I go for Scald, I believe, or a Toxic. Nope, we go for Scald. And I'm thankful I didn't get the burn, because I'd rather Toxic this thing. Because no matter what, he's Guts. But I just needed a way to kill it, which I shouldn't have gone for it in Electric Terrain. I should have waited, because this thing's probably going to have Thunder Punch, which is a problem. So here I just start recover stalling, hopefully live some hits, get him to a point to where I can just Scald him and kill him. As you can see, he goes for Thunder Punch, where he's Guts boosted in the Electric Terrain, which isn't good. Because it's a me party. So here he switches out, which surprised me. But it makes sense because he knows he can just win at this point. So he goes into the Alolan Ninetales, as I've recovered, which was pretty easy to predict. He's going to set up an Aurora Veil, I believe, because that makes a lot of sense here. To help him with this setup, or just to kill things faster. So he goes for Aurora Veil, which I was surprised about at the time because he could just kill me. Because 2 freeze dries just killed me since I didn't have any Spadef investment. But instead, here he goes for Nasty Plot. And I'm thinking this is GG. Don't know what happened there. And I just clicked Toxic, which isn't that big. Nope, I switch out into Tapu Koko. Because that thing could live 1 hit, I believe. And here was when I realized that I was modest, not timid. Was when this thing outsped me, which was a big problem. He goes for Freeze Dry. And it doesn't kill me. And I just live on just a little. I'm hoping just to get a crit through the Aurora Veil. But when I see he outspeeds, I'm like, I'm modest, not timid. Which was a big problem. If I was timid, I would have outsped. So I go into my Melodic and I die here to Freeze Dry. So GG to my pal Kurt. He played really well, prepped really well. I knew this was going to be a tough matchup, so I'm starting off PMC 0-2 -5. So not the way I wanted to start out, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.